Almost all agency owners are accidental. We knew how to do something cool, like design an amazing website, get to the top of the search engines, or develop an amazing application. Then someone offered you money for what you knew best. You saw this as a way to create your freedom. You saw this as a way to be successful, significant, and to be a leader. But as you kept taking on more and more clients, it was harder to breathe. You needed more work in order to keep up with the status quo, but you couldn't create more time in the day. The very business you created that you saw as your ticket to freedom and calling your own shots was your prison. You were trapped with being reactive rather than proactive. You felt isolated and alone, not knowing what you needed to do next because you've never run an agency before. This was my experience running my digital agency for the first 8 years until one day during our executive team meeting, I noticed we were 2 weeks from not being able to make payroll for the first time. I realized that all the hard work I put in was at risk of going away. I was depressed and my wife saw this, and it was making her unhappy to see me in pain. So one day she told me I should shut down the agency and go work for someone. I thought long and hard and started researching on where and what would be a good fit for me. I came across an opportunity to be the CMO of NASCAR. Being a race car driver, this intrigued me, so I started to go through the process. During the process, they asked me what I'd love to do and what I never wanted to do ever again. I realized then that these two questions would make me realize that I could do the same thing at my agency. I could create the right team. I could create the right systems. I could create the structure to allow me to do the things I loved and to say no to the things I didn't want to ever do again. That led me to start creating the 8 systems that changed my agency, that attracted top talent and clients all over the world, and eventually to sell the agency to a bigger company. In this book, I detailed the 8 systems that transformed my agency and allowed us to grow and scale to 8 figures. As an agency advisor and coach, I've helped thousands of agencies all over the world implement these same systems. Many of them doubled, tripled, and even quadrupled their agency business. What would it feel like to finally have an agency success plan to follow? A plan that showed you what you need to be doing in order to transform into the agency you've always envisioned. How much is it not having the right systems costing you? How many potential clients are choosing your competition? How much profit are you losing because of scope creep? Can potential clients understand why they need your help? You can't afford to guess anymore. Make sure you pick up your copy of Accelerating Your Agency so you can transform your agency faster and easier.